So welcome back. We have to do purple tier and uh, okay. Okay, you. Okay, you, and then you, and then disband, and then and that's a boom, boom. Okay, cool, and then rapid dashes and. Laceration. I have. Okay, and then boom. Oh, let's go. And I know you're the weakest. And one more. Okay, and then okay, cool, and then laceration, and then okay, yeah, I know, boom, 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 yeah, and then okay, cool. So Boom. Okay, and then just that, and then boom, and then yeah, okay, cool, and then boom, boom, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. I love uh I I love uh basically losing. One, two, three, four, and then I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Okay. I love teleportation. I love teleportation. I love teleportation. Okay, and then really. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. And then Okay, and then boom, and then yeah, okay, cool, and then two. Okay, and then boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then I don't have any other. Okay, boom, boom, and then boom. No, no, no. We're dead. My secret team. The one resume. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, we got that one. Okay, we got purple tier, and then we only need we only need one more. I love how like I literally have to use. Uh, okay, and then sorry. You you. Oh, I virtually have nothing for that. Okay. Mhm. Oh, it actually this one I have to go here and then Okay, and then boom, boom, and then one more, boom for that, and then one, two, then one, two. Okay, and then boom, boom. Okay, you, and then I'm fine with that because I prepare that, and then you should have blocked that. The will of the city. We're going to block one of them, and then we're going to rapid dash you, and then I can't use that. I have to. Okay, and then one, two, three, and then boom. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then one, two, and then 2, 3, and then. Okay, and then. Okay, and then. Boom. Okay, and then boom, boom, and then. Boom, 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 and then boom, and then. Yeah, good news. Okay, and then that's a heavy hit, so. Boom, and then boom. Okay, and then. And boom, and then. And then one more. And then. Mm-hmm. Okay, you, and then you, and then. Okay, and then boom, 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 boom. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, cool. And then. Mm, yeah, I'm fine with that. That win reduced to. And Okay, come on, come on. And you die. You die. Mhm. This is why I hate this fight. This is why I hate this fight. Yeah. By the way, this is one fight I have to redo because I it's like one mod. Okay, so basically, in one fight, and the strat here is you're supposed to basically put in the max and go into level 2. Level 2, 3 for 3 items, which is. Nope. So we have 2 out of them. So what we have is. Because purple tier is easy. So we have purple tier because we have the 4. And then it's just literally these 3 fight. And there's a strat you could do, which involves me not running you, because why would I? You. And then I remember my strat was it to let go Lats Ray first, so okay, let's do that. What activate fuel mod, and then what set up the 2 that I'm going to set up. Okay, wait. Okay, and then charge you uh and charge you, because the idea is I don't take extra damage, but now we have charge fields for the -1, and then I forgot you were. Hmm? Yeah. Okay, and then Okay, then. I'll just do that, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and that's the reverse. You you you're losing. You're losing. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3, and then boom, and then okay, cool, and then boom. Okay. Uh, he clash, so I could clash with those. And boom. Okay, cool. And then boom. Okay, and then one more, and then come on. Okay, cool. And then yeah, cool. And then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then okay, and then boom, and then boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then 2, 1. 3. Okay, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, and then boom. Okay, and then boom, boom, boom. Mm. Boom, boom. Okay, boom. And then boom. Okay, and then boom. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. This is the issue. If like this one fight, it's annoying. I don't even remember the strat I use because if I remember, it would definitely that, and then no, what's it? What's it? Draw, and then like it would smoke. It would smoke. I remember. I remember the build. Sorry, I just remember the build because we were running you, and then what this? Not lock, but we went with you, and then but not you, not Hubert, not you, not not not. Kels is a good one to get because of draw. Okay, you, and then Okay. I just want to get the. It's a pretty broken strap, but what we have to do is go in, draw, basically. Okay, and then. I'm fine with like that. Decard the lower cost page, and then we'll use that, and then nothing else, and then. Mm-hmm. And you should survive. And you should. Do I got wait the. I have to use that, and then. Okay, and then. Boom. Okay, and then one, two, okay, and then. Yeah, okay, I mean, I should have kept, yeah, okay. This is why I hate this fight. This is why I hate it. Because, okay, the fight is easy. If I could do one thing. Because I need smoke, which I need that. And then I should have kept Pierce, because the Pierce is a good setup. Because I have to. Okay, not Kalos. Kalos is the worst decision. Yeah, Alan may have to be the key because it's either Alan or this. I'll go with you first, and that because of because then we got a free multi hit. Okay, and then oh, that did not count. That did not count. That does not count. Boom, and then okay, cool, and then I got 2 hits. Not even 2 hits. Okay. Okay, and then rapid dash. Okay, clash. Okay, and then that, and then. Okay, and then boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then boom. I'm fine with that because that would plan. That would plan also, and then boom. Okay, and then okay, and then fuel mod just in case, and then No, no, no. I overstep. I overstep. Mm, mm. No, no, no. Yeah, I know. Boom, and boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. And then one, two, three. Wait, wait, wait. Why are you shooting? Why are you shooting? Why were you shooting that? Boom. Okay, and then. Yeah, and then. Yeah, okay, cool. What did I even like? It would look last time. It would literally like I had. Right? It would it would look, and I hate that it would look. Yeah, because it would. I have to look at what I did. Don't. Okay, I ran. So I. Okay, so my team would actually just pretty normal. So like instead of the instead of that, it would. I'll write the first time when it was you, because I believe the whole point was uh, we do some of the we do some of the damage, and I hate this game every time because the idea is we get into normal, then we start hitting. Uh, I hate this. I hate this so much. I have to take two. I have to take one blunt. Okay, if it were weak, we are fine. You and then I think piercing is the one that if like all week, if like I could basically run one of my the basic piercing. And then you go here and then to basically prevent that, and then basically just start going in. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. That's a weak damage. That weak damage. That strong damage. And then boom, boom, and then boom, and then boom. I'm fine with that, and then boom, and then you literally have one job, and you literally have one job too, and then mm, mm, Yeah, okay, cool. And then oh wait, then I could just do that, and then I could do. Okay, and then. Okay, and then boom, boom, and then boom, boom, and then boom, and then. Okay, cool. I love it. I. You know what? I don't care. Okay, and then boom. Okay, cool. And then. If I. I love this game. You know what your issue is? Okay, I think I can't run the. Okay. Sorry. I'm doing everything. Like I'm literally running. Okay, I'm running what team I ran the last time, which was Allen instead of that, which makes sense because our Allen is a better option because unlike the other one, I can at least run like clone here, draw here, fang here, random draw here. So I'm blocking these two. And then this I can, if it the one I think it is. What? Really? I lost. That was the easy one I could won. And you were the second easy. Okay. One rapid dash here. Oh, one random cloning here. Okay, and then two, three, and then one, two, and then one, two. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. And then okay, and then okay, and then which one is okay? None. Cool. That means boom, and then one, two, three. And then boom, and then two, 3, and then 1, 2. Okay. Boom and boom. Okay, and then boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And then boom. And literally. Wait, I didn't want guard. Okay, and then boom. Okay, cool. And then mm-hmm. I'm not getting the major thing. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Okay, we're basically all hit with that. Boom, boom, and then 1, 2, 3, 1. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. Boom, boom, boom. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Mm. Okay, and then 1, 2. Okay. Mm. Okay, cool. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. And then. Okay, I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I hate that. I. How we could do the worst one. You. I. I trust that you read the report in advance. The Honda Associate will be officially in charge of the matter regarding the library from now on. To think the library became a star of the city and became on target. You're predicting right, Director Murray. Hurry, you won't survive here for long if you can't fear this much. Your thoughts, man. Hmm? You could have known my old friend would be found in the library after going missing. You won't bother because of job. That right, Oliver? That right. That, and this and this. It's what you used to say all the time. Oh, good. We have one person. To theory, it's now the relationship between the distortion phenomenon and the library. All conflict are allowed in the process. The library is the star of the city that shine all over us. What's there someone to serve? Okay, so after that, we have two more. We have three more things to fight, which is uh, we're going. I'm going to check what the impermanent deck is because we're going may have to use that for the shield block run. So let's start with the recap of the situation. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's revealed in the shock of knowledge. The voice of the general will be small for a while. Then I spelled the southern brand of Blue being extremely passive at the moment. Retaliation from Thumb. Not exactly. The Thumb is suffering from the same problem. They lost their underbelly. Mm-hmm. Which means the only citable that in Elcourt myth is, yes, it's them. Well, the library undersells itself surrounding an Elcourt Essen declare. Anyway, the Blue Reaver, no. The Rizal and some set up a camp around, preventing anybody from approaching. They're generating concern for numbers. Oh, he can no longer be considered leading a dangerous syndicate, at least the level of the start of the city. He'd gone mad ever since he lost his sister. Not that I can understand how much about the piano left an indelible twisted mark on the city that day. So how is the work fork going to be distributed? For sure, Assassin 3 will focus on the library. Shiva may book a possible from the library itself to secure the distortion from the nets. Oh, that way the... Oh, for chasing down the Blue Reaver. Other thing to do, I'm assuming. You said section 1 dealing with the... And section 2 it after the 8 chef, right? You gotta affirm more. Section 1 would annihilate while pursuing the Reaver. They have dispatched the vermin a color to join Operation 2. That can't be all of them gone. The thing... Were found cooked when they arrive at the scene to be a sect. So, what about the last one? Gone missing. Cooked them? That probably isn't the case. What happened did not appear to be something they shaped their favorite of type would do. Not a quote for not a buffet. Based on the evidence, which is that considering official announcement that the star had fallen. Could it be? In these sections, applying the scheme beyond the association assumption. Multi. Dude, I, this is actually cool. And comfort is unprecedented. Every association is in state of emergency, including ours. According to the 7 associations, the Southern Branch of 3 and Sikh also saw due to distortion over there, the Blood Knight. And the who do that have been responsible. This is fortune. Apparently capable of teleport that I put. I love. Here's the thing. 20 bucks. The Damien group just the blue reverbs. Like it meant to be like all the distortion of like all who like didn't support uh Angela thing, but like believe in the message that people should distort. Defying the city have stood until now. It's changing the atmosphere of the city. Is the head nothing but about it despite that? Could be intended withholding information on the head activity. Might take our hand off the library depending on the circumstance. No, we've been ordered to go to the library, in fact. information about the power delivery and a 10. Locked down on that. We can't just let the distortion play. Did the power that determine that ascension to take care of the library? If it doesn't work out, then at the end of the line, it means nothing more we can do. Sky to the other star and be the free one of the freest being in the city, while every man is working overnight to the off at depths. Anyway, get ready to move, everybody. Director, can we talk for a moment after the meeting over? To become free, it be like sinking in. Well, like your goal is almost in reach. All right, I'm almost there. Make it feel even less real. It's been through so many things now that the Honda Association coming. You said the Honda Association is a lot much Fixer Association, right? Yeah. Like I said a time ago, the Honda is the Institute fit and great fixer. They also adjust threat level of the incident in real time and let everyone know. Training down to start right now. Them often, since they keep saying people here along the Star City in all likelihood. Strange. What is it? To greet. So just make sure to be prepared. Greeting, dear guests. Do you know the library visible? El Court met now? What do you mean? The myths that protect us, the library, almost gone, which means it will become impossible to demolish the whole library from the outside. But making a backup plan. So let's shake hands. So, branch. This is my first time shaking hands with a guest. You'll be seeing us associate more frequently now. We don't fall too ear for it now. Go on, shake her hand, everyone. Visitor from setting free. All for a section on association. So, I hope to be greeting you for a long time. Seeing you meet the owner of a library. They're expecting you. Got it. What is the meaning of this? No need to be sensitive. So he could get a handshake from you. I'll see my house then. With carefree attitude? No need to worry about underestimating. We didn't come here without countermeasures, you see. Fixer of the Han, we should treat you with due respect. Prepare yourself to start to see it going down tonight. Understand, may your foot find the place. It's time for the secret squad. Okay, fixer time. I love how they're like just all these section 1, and then we pretty much have to like. 1 second. We're going to try this, and then restore 1 light, and then. Okay. Wait, that's a real thing? Okay, and then wedge, and then Okay. Boom, 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 and then boom, and then okay, boom, and then boom, and then boom, and boom, and then oh, you gave me the funny thing. You gave me the. Boom. Okay, one, and then one. Mm-hmm. Oof. 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 Boom. Okay, cool. And then boom. And then boom. Wow, that was easy. That was easy. Okay, so now it's the hard fight. Okay. boom, and then boom, boom. Boom, and then okay, cool, and boom, and then one more, and then literally. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then bleh. Boom. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, and then great opportunity, and then just in case I have to do that. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then 1, and then 1, 2, and then finally 1, 2. Oh, cool. We beat the Han Association. I mean, we did it. Book of the Han, Book of the Han, Book of the. Did I? Oh, I only got 2. I got literally all the Han Association and then like 2 books. 2 Book of Hero, Book. I thought I'd see him in person, but my expectation went off. Is there someone you know among them? I was thinking I might have faced an old friend of mine. Good thing I didn't. By the way, like the situation out there worse than I imagined. Even the haunted situation is making a big deal. Could it be the city breaking down? Nah, I don't think we have to worry about that. The city carry on somehow. As long as the head stands, the city nature won't change. Then what do we do essentially? It's shrouded in a layer of secrecy, so no one knows in detail. Acorn Lorraine, that one by the head, does up to manage and paint, patent, and all that. And the factor of the sea basically beneath, plowing over through the sea and uprooting them. That makes the head one of the wings, at least also the head, the wing, and the claw directly manage A Corp, B Corp, and C Corp, respectively. Oh man, that was brutal. That was brutal one. That was brutal. That wasn't even brutal. That was easy. Through the shit, somehow they know about that. That was just like me rushing around, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can just heal. That's remote and correct. Callie kills the orbiter in the claw before succumbing to injury herself. I only guess she fought with all her strength to save those beneath to every last breath. What time it's it? Oh, I think I could picture how it would look. Well, we're going to where I was, where the head determined something to be impure. They sent Orbiter Pro College to try and get rid of it. Was there research and impurity of the sea? From Odd and answer the same question. And Orbiter paid. That part I don't get. So you're telling you the truth. I don't know the reason either. The heads stay quiet at the moment because they seem the current state of the sea to be acceptable. Measured from the head. The head coming from the library. Curious how it turned out. Sure, I want to trouble, but if you want to live along. Oh, cool. It was just the Haunt Association, and then do it. I mean, okay. Oh wait. Book burn. Mm-hmm. The vine impact unwilling. That they're not even the one I need. At the start of the next scene, this is the one we need. Breaks up. It considers. Okay. Okay. Just one wave. So I think it's purple tea. I have done as you instructed me. All that left it to sell this my way. Green, dear guest. Purple tea will right. You're nearly in zeros from the human now. At the same time, the power to protect you have gone weaker. What the meaning of this? You should be more careful when your body made of flesh rather than metal. From having your head chopped up, yeah. So I can't. I wonder what you were up to. That you don't involve in killing. Credit assassinate. T code singularity applied to it. Brought for you. But you're certainly gullible. Down. This is the first paralysis. And when you press the button to activate for a second time, it's a single use with a surefire effect. Causing their mind to experience 1,000-year time passing, by which more than enough ruin the average person's brain just like a warp train. Olivia. And now you resort to X little gadget of doom. Do you Fortunate. What? Speaking too much. Roland, I was waiting for you to show up. So you've been guarding the monster mimicking a human all along. She's my responsible boss and good friend. Angela, I'll deal with the fellow on my own. Please back up for a bit. Thank you. You don't need my help. I have to take care of this on my own. This is between him and I, so don't worry about it. Time if you need assistance. What is your plan about? Is it really worth it? What you're doing isn't any from the tragedy we've seen and gone through. You've been protecting it in the library with that machine. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Take these, glove of black sign. And let's say we even the score now. Thanks. I miss feeling these things. With that, I could ask for your help. I'm pretty responsible for what happened to you, which led you here. So you have an idea the mess I had to clean up after you went missing? Parents or real family, so you probably thought no one would know about you. Unlike some others in the child office, making a lengthy ramble. Not long after that, I heard news that a person who appeared were rampant across the city. Dude, I think it would be cool if we fight, like, if Otis was part of, like, the Han Association. Imagine one of them in the Fixer. Like, we have Merceau, and it's like, yeah, he part of the Han Association. Like, like, no, not Merceau, yeah, Otis is just part of the Han, or Faust. About doing something, a wave of destruction didn't discreet. Even the Finger and Fixer were caught in the wake. I almost had to question myself for a moment when I heard that you were such a good half of the middle in the south for in resentment of the city. And if you were in case, I thought you will keep going, demolish the city itself out of sheer anger and madness. Come on, you're blowing thing out of proportion again. Dude, okay. I came up with a theory for the House of Spiders because if you don't know, they're saying Ren attacked. I don't think Ren attacked the facility. I believe it was Roland, and I need to check the time, but I think it would match up because in library, all that they were going to make the concept eraser, but the prescript used Roland. Like they knew about that. The whole reason why they were going. Okay, your eye behind the mask at the time. Thank you for worrying, man. I was concerned you might die. Have died in for somewhere out there. This is a long time ago, but wouldn't survive if I hadn't gotten where you were after you contact me back then. It's a short call that day. Sorry, what happened next? Never mind. I only brought to save it. I might get. You said I might get net permit. I'm sorry for that trouble. Like Ogi and Asafa. Wait. Wait. Ogi or Asasfo. Okay, Okay. Wait. We know what Sasfo is part of K Corp because. That mean. Sorry. Okay, and then we just I think we're going to get. I think all gooder is Otis. We're going to do this in IC. Or we're going to fight it. Remember when two of us handled urban nightmare cases for the first time? The case that we'll call The Secret of the Democratic Job we occurred in the Bat Street, District 14. Yeah, that. When we were about done, and then your arm almost got cut in the blender at the last moment. Good. What a thrilling job. Look at the record tray. None of that would happen if you haven't tried to sip the salt out of the label to see how. Hey, you can't let me come on top for once. Then they still worry about the too many things stuck in the matter at hand. We can't go back to that time anymore, Roland. You show your anger and sadness to work with that machine, so I no doubt that you prepare yourself for a lot of things. It was nice talking to you after a long time, Oliver. I'm only doing my job as a fixer of the Han Association now. My colleague and dispatch threats. That, and this is it. Isn't that right? Right, you are. That, and this is this. Let us begin. Orlando, the Black Silence. Draw one. The can't be changed. Oh. 3 light, 1 page. Reduce all power on target by 2. Restore 3 light. Draw 1 card. Logic. Dulando. Quetzalta. Wheel Industry. Yep, after that, the day come, our path to tie finally led here, Roland. I think deal 3 damage, after okay, and then boom, and then boom, and at the start, oh no. Okay, and then yeah, okay, fair, and boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then okay, cool. I'm losing the normal fight. I'm losing the special fight. Destroy. Die. Boom. And then boom. Nope. And then boom. Boom. Okay. Okay, and then one. Boom, boom. We got rated to special. Dude, think Rin, my homie. Okay. Boom, boom. Cool, cool. Although, okay, I can win that. I can win that. I'll just being dumb. I'll just being dumb. Oh, man, dude, I got bad luck. I just generally got bad luck. Okay, cool. It time. Speed, and then draw the two at the start of that. All dice on every third combat page. Game 1. So like, and then that. So I should use water wheel to destroy that. Okay. So I should use water wheel to destroy that, and then use, because this is weak, this, because I could draw one card. And then at the first scene, one, and then two, and then boom, and then okay, boom, boom, and then one more. And then upon winning color 50% or blood, defensive dice, stagger. Wait, no. Wire wheel industry, and then you, and then boom, and then I can't do anything, and then okay, and then okay, and then boom, boom, and then okay, and then boom. Furiosa. To meet the blade of a death by my friend. Thank you for everything, and I actually wanted that ending. I want the Furiosa win. 4 books of Oliver. So, you were the Black Giant, not just any great one fixer. You managed to hide that formation for so long. Well, that's, a case of missing the right moment to confess it, I guess. I do wonder how were the fixer we seen unable to recognize. I keep it confused behind this mask bet when I work at a fisher. A tiny bit of personal info being leaked can bite you in the ankle. It's a lesson my grand taught me. So if you have any more secret keeping, you bet find them. I'm sick of being betrayed. I'll make anyone who tried to pay. Although, you did save me this time, so I'll forgive you. I might suffer some in my current state. Just doing my job, ma'am. Are you feeling okay? That, and this, and this. And then we could burn. Like, so we don't. I love the fact that, like, that can actually do it. Now we got Oliver, and then now we can go and do that. And I have almost all of them, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's just these that I could do that. Then one of each. And then hopefully I only got Ron. I literally only got. I'll literally get it in the next one, and then. No. Okay. I got I got all that. And I literally got all that. and then yeah, I want to see what is this? Combat pay benefit door dive by 3. Okay, and then we're purple tier. And then I want to do this one. I don't want. Boom, 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 and then boom, 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 and then boom, boom, and then boom, and then boom, boom, and then mm-hmm. Okay, cool, and then I don't know what the like. I know the strat like. I want to run the key pages for because like gain 2 stagger of go discard and then draw 2 pages of this next scene, but like borrow heaven library strat. Okay. Who wrote? Oh, okay, and then. Mm-hmm. Okay, heavy heavy forte. So that's the one I need, and then your shield. Okay. And then liquid. Oh, your shield, and then liquid flesh, and then the combat pages for this will be 2 energy. Okay. Do we have charge? Because I think they are all charged. So 2 your shield, 1 energy conversion, 2 absorb impact, 1 ready up, wait, I know the key pages that have it because I put them all on. Where is it? If I had it somewhere. No, not you. No, not you. You have 1, but I need. Yeah, but okay. So I have to like constantly look for. Index proxy, Emma, puppets, fountain. Okay, cool. I thought I had. So I need more flame, huh? So is that literally why? Because okay. I like how I literally did okay, and then boom. Surrey defense, and then finally, the final one is a golden opportunity, which I don't know where that one is. Golden. I think it could be a. Do I not have golden opportunity? That's circulating. Like, I'm literally looking for it. I don't know where it is. Okay, golden overcharge, deep loss, struggling. I'm assuming it here. Sort of violation, which that's a good one to get. Funny blade, energy, dagger, sword. Oh, here we go. Golden opportunity for that, and then then and then I think I could use this because of. Okay, we're gonna try this one time. Boom, 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 and then boom, boom, and okay, and then boom, and then 1, 2, and then boom, boom. Okay, cool. Why? Mm-hmm. Boom. Okay, cool. And then boom, boom, and then boom, and then. I hate. Okay. I'll try. I'll try puppet. It. I don't know why puppet 2. Okay, and then what it is punching the solar. Jekyll. Okay, punch. Uh, do I not have X gain? This seemed like a terrible one. So we won't do it. We will put in the drawer, and this is why. We'll try this, and then if it doesn't work, I don't know what to do. Boom, boom, and then boom, and then boom, and then. So we have that, and then. Okay, cool, and boom, and then. Boom, boom, and then 1, 2. boom, 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 and then boom, and then boom, and then boom, and then okay, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then 1, and then 1, 2. Okay, and boom. Okay, cool. And yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And then boom, and then boom. Mhm. Okay, and then okay, and then 1, 2, and 3. If I boom, I don't know why. I don't know why that didn't work. Boom. Boom, boom, and boom. And then boom, and boom. And then finally, boom. And then okay, and then 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we did it. We did it. I don't care. Okay, cool. We got 1. My back. Aren't you asking me for too many books at once? As I woken later than other, I have much to learn to catch up. I'll be 1 step behind others. You mean you were 1 foot in the grave? A trifling attempt at mockery. You know, Cartman, you join her in research like all the others did. You're right, the moat followed Cartman, but I was loyal to another person. Who founded Lobotomy and created Angela. By the way, I think we're gonna fight dreads in one canto. In many cases, I believe we sought to do the right thing. Roland, do you happen to be a religious person? No, I'm not sure if there even a proper religion in the city. The bigger one of all the might hungers. So there's no point putting faith in any of them. So then I'm at, what do you believe in? I believe in getting out of the place one day. That's simply called witch. Guess I don't have any beliefs then. I have never had time to care for that, and I have my immediate future to worry about. Oh man, we did it. Oh man, that fight was annoying. Can't wait to. By the way, cool fact. Their reason. Oh, I won't say. You, you talked. You're talking the talk. What do you believe? I believe in eventually arriving at the world my scholar mentor dream of. I can't wait for we fight the index. The kind of person that making him a devoted fan. He would a man with far sight. He's still reacher and reach an impossible dream. We did it. I don't do. I'm so happy. I'm actually happy. It's clear Sir Island would gladly accept evil for the sake of others. I seriously doubt I don't get the Iron Guy. What heck did he? You revive a dead friend again and play at a house? He could not be something that appeared at Playhouse. I don't get how great an eye-opening enlightenment was, but he left a huge trail of for. I actually, I hate that fight because the footage won't be wild. complete other perspective. You endeavor to reach the goal in spite of obstacle. Yeah. He will never understand, and is such a very delicate. Boy, aren't you a total zealot? They say believe blind eyes of feeble minds. I believe in not only the blind faith with blind faith here. Can't be worse than you, pal. Oh, we got one to flash deal half block damage at physical damage. This is the best one. There is a strat with these two with lean blight, which you play block, you block, and you block here. So you put all three because you get all that. And then all is left, by the way, if the realization here, this evil thing, this realization, which I don't know what to do for it. I don't know what the perm on. What is? I feel like the olive. So I'm looking at something. Because the rank we are at is Imputimus Dex. Wait, what this? So now we can. Wait, does that mean I can run the most stupid deck? Yeah. Okay, wait. The Way of Sin. It is. Okay, we're going to try that. We're going to make this deck. I want to see how good it is. It is a true try. And then 1U. And then 1 calm. And I think the next one it's a 1. Okay, and then doop. Then opportunity spotted. Do I have opportunity? You and then Will of the City, which is of the prescript, and then sorry, I'm just making the deck. I want to see if it cool. 1U the energy conversion on a multi slash multi. We're multi-slash. It's a grain. I know it's a grain multi-slash, and then glay, and then so okay, passes of 4. Okay, 4 on to 12 fixers. 12 fixers. And an ester. Okay. Do I have esters? Okay, so we need that. Okay, and then passes heal. Elon. They're literally a okay, so then we have the meme deck. Okay, and then this is that. Okay, and then okay, and then not spam. Okay, and then for this one, it is distortion. 1U. 2 brace. 1 field mod. And then one sturdy, and then wait, I don't have automatic power. Do I not have automatic power? I thought I got some. We'll see. Like recover. Okay, then these. But the idea is that, and then Hubert's Patino. So I need bottom deal and stacking the deck, right? I need no. Okay, I could literally run you, and then Gloria, and then Valentino. And then which easy going, breathing, and then okay, and then I want okay, and then we have to burn some where are you? Come on. That's not rare. We're not getting one. Yep, called it. So that would mean I would have to go for. Yeah, because I would have to get Esther and them for that, so. Which is what I could do pretty quickly. And then, what time is it? I'll do it. Yeah, I'm going to end stream actually. And then next week we could get this, level everything up, get Esther, get a couple more, do all that. Because I think like after that we have to fight Sal again. I had the moment where I'm like, oh, I don't have to fight Sal. I forgot I need Sal for this, so I'll do that, and then I'll end stream for this time. See